Right.
On both sides. We've started to see a little bit in VCT Americas, and it was fun, but I feel like teams are still getting used to how they want to implement this
Chamber
missiles
pick
that
is
we get a lot
interesting.
of value off, especially here in Fracture. But
KJ on the other side against a Teo.
the
See how that
center where it
goes.
changes the most, where you're gonna have Chamber, as you talked about, where Moves is gonna be playing it, and
Ooh,
Rico
not pretty
playing this
standard.
Killjoy that I feel like I haven't seen this
Both comps are
combination
fine.
just yet.
No, I haven't. And I know last time I saw KG on this map for Fracture playing against Ateo, she did not have a good time, especially if your name is Finesse playing on top of B Heaven. You couldn't really hold the B side at all.
Well, the thing is, you just need to stop trying to hold.
This
Like,
KG right now and how much information.
get the Sentinel util deeper.
Passive information with the KJ.
Don't trap yourself on tower like FNS, especially if you can't shoot.
Exciting, a fun one, and with Winthrop taking the pick for this, you know that God of Heal confident for this, but it's time to start getting underway with the first map of the series and present your casters to take you through. It's going to be Uber and Wyatt. Take it away.
Oh.
Yeah, imagine being Finesse and just catching strays in a Challengers broadcast, Wyatt.
The things I let Wyatt do to me, man. Unbelievable.
Crazy. He won the IGL head-to-head against 100 Thieves. Exactly. Living in the past.
He made Busio absolutely eat his words.
And he's also just not in this server.
Yeah, not an issue here, but I do want to point out, I'm glad that Vans brings up the Killjoy matter, because it does feel like, and something we observed over the last couple of weeks, is that Killjoy is neutralized in almost every part of her game against these Tejo comps.
Yeah, absolutely. It's cool to see the Chamber actually being brought out here. I think it's a pretty good pick. Like, Cypher has never been particularly great on this map, but
Feel like you should play Yoru.
Talking point of the being a Sentinel main in the Tejo meta. It's so obnoxious just getting all of your setups destroyed by a free recyclable utility piece. And so just the Chamber having the one trip and being more focused on fragging out, I like it as an option. I really do.
Their audio cut out?
All right. We'll be in the game in just a second.
Oh,
Wyatt's going to get his mic sorted out. Don't worry about it, because I've got to harass him about Vora and Recoil here, because obviously these new additions, these ranked demons on the TSM side, raise a lot of questions. We'll see how it pays out, but already defenders exploring
looks like
out of the top side of the map here.
double crunch on our side. That's interesting. And I have crunching.
Set up. It might be a pretty
do a
fast
walk
over towards B, with no one really at Arcade or at Gen on the defender's side. They're liable to get overrun pretty quick. Sim has snuck so far
contact play, TSM.
Completely quiet. We've got Nasi and Tap.
Just 5-man. It's a big kill by Nazi.
Frankly, if he can live, that would be some great work.
You good there, Wyatt? You want to get that little tweak, brother?
Is the stream good, bro?
Yapping stuff.
All right, give me a mo. I'll see if I can bust this out. Sky smoke over towards that tower side here, and it was just flare tucked around the corner there. Eventually,
Pretty easy pistol for TSM.
TSM get a heck of a lot of mileage from creeping so far up onto the B side and being allowed into B main in order to smoke things out. And a fast follow-up on that util that headed over towards tower allowed them to overrun pretty quickly. And ultimately, it doesn't matter if you're a Killjoy.
TSM just happened to contact into the exact weakness of their initial default. Kind of unfortunate.
Completely blind. Nasi 2v1 instantly, actually swings back in for the trade, but there's another player for TSM.
He's kind of in a one
absolutely
and done position, so I don't know. I don't really like that. I feel like he should just walk with his team. Or just be holding for space.
Go towards this A side a little more. Gimon anticipating this push up is not incentivized to dig any deeper across the map. However, TSM feel like there's an option to challenge this, to overwhelm and maybe even push through.
Alright, we're at least getting a orb.
Recoil at the top of the map, very slowly heading in the arcade.
Got a little trap play set up.
Here for
that drone is huge.
Gonna light them up there. Nice little fault line.
Nice kill.
Still, Sim can't get in there. You would have thought that it would have been tough there for Moobs to escape, but beautifully done. Winthrop able to take one off that attack side. Still rifles, of course, in the right hands.
TSM should get B pretty free. Just a 5-man retake.
In order to facilitate for this multi-stack over at the A side. So TSM are going to get in here with a plant. We'll see how the post rattles out. It's going to be an aftershock that's okay. Get some sort of value here, but Vora at the back of the site's already dealt with flare.
Chamber flank could be the deciding factor here. Other than that, they just kind of like died a bomb. That's rough.
Part of the map, and now the wall bangs are starting to come through. Nasi maybe with the flashpoint to set up. Fault line deployed now as Gimon wants to round the corner, and just as the guided salvo comes on in, Gimon's able to bring Nasi down. Nice use of util here, and TSM have really cleaned
Little
up this
sheriff
round
right
after
next
a
to
bit
you,
of a rocky start. Jerk knows rather that his position has been noted and
Yeah.
already taking plenty
GG.
of spam. It's going to be 7. Young initiated God.
I mean, it was a great
Security
start to the
stands out equally
eco,
for
but
TSM as we head
I
into the
don't know
third.
what you do after that. If you're not early to that rotation and you just have to play retake with those guns, you're not getting anything.
Looking here is a bonus round for TSM. They've managed to maintain a couple of Guardians here. Trying to see if we can get some use out of the Stingers. This is that fault line that was laid off. So
Would have been
much of that
interesting if they
neutral
just
support
played
came
more
on the Stinger in that
passive
corner.
and let Chamber kind of
Fault
take
line,
first
right
contact
itself,
instead of being somewhere where they
just
could get
playing up
spammed.
close to the Stinger. A great way to empower him to make that push. All right, White, you good, buddy?
Hopefully.
Yeah, I think so.
Thank God. I need his deep voice
It's
in
all
my
good
life.
earlier, and now fixed, solved. Love to see that. How's are you gonna steal my day rate or partial of for doing both roles? Is that how it works?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
We can work it out afterwards, bro. Don't worry. I'll give you a good
Okay,
deal.
an additional like 5% of my
You'll get a
rate,
better
something
deal
like
than Riot gets. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
that.
But it's just business, nothing personal, you know.
What's going on here? TSM, they won the pistol round. They
Yeah,
won
and
a
the
little,
anti-eco. Yeah, they sniffed out a 4-stack on A side and they pivoted
yeah.
B, won the round.
It seems like a clean anti-eco. They have hella cash. Love that for them.
Yeah,
Pivoting
chill little bonus, double Guardian bonus. They got rid of the Stinger at least.
just going for a little B split.
I completely missed it.
Standard
How
4-1 on
Chamber
this map.
died.
Get that
Guessing it
late
was
lurk coming from the opposite side. Two
the
players in tower.
GMD.
Dangerous, so
Alright.
dangerous. Caught by the ultimate.
Already got breach out online. I mean, this is a free take. It looks like Winthrop just aren't even ready for this.
I mean, what better player could you ask for to make use of that? There were 2 instances of the guided salvo, it seemed like, that came down, and then a rolling thunder. Tower was cleared. Winthrop forced to play out on the site, Wyatt, getting hit by that rolling thunder, and Sim comes in with a follow-up.
Yeah, trying to anchor sites against this comp.
Yeah, I don't. It's just not the
absolute
move.
Nightmare fuel, especially playing in positions like tower that are just so cramped, and having 2 players in there at that. That's tough, man.
Sim wanted the ace, wanted a bad flare. Got to be able to fight back here.
It's a huge round win for
This
TSM.
gives him a fighting chance on this gun round for Winthrop. Still healthy enough, but just doesn't really have the time to work with. And Vora sat around a corner. It's just an absolute avalanche of util, and recoil will emerge to put TSM up 3-0.
They were happy to try and hunt for that gun as well. The economy is so good. Send Winthrop back onto the eco immediately. You really can snowball the game out of control playing defense with the breach Tejo. It's so oppressive when you're fighting for space. But Winthrop just were not doing that on this round. They're going to have to get more proactive and
Agree.
take more
Completely
items
agree.
early towards B main.
Gotta control a
Still kind
quadrant.
of
You just cannot let
tactically
yourself
clear, so
just get
maybe
bum
it was
rushed
up on
like that.
timing for going into a full execute. They don't have some of the pieces that they want.
Now it's eco. We're taking more aggressive peaks when they're gonna contact.
Getting some defenders over towards Arcade seems to be an important part of shutting down.
Really needed that shot.
Having to play off the sides at the start of the round as defenders, pretty uncomfortable stuff.
TSM just kind of having KJ control one side of the map, while the other 4 go as a pack. This could be a huge kill. That's nice.
Sorry.
I mean, that disrupts their whole south side, allowing them to duo flank from it.
One out there by Winthrop. TSM down to 3 in this post plan.
It's a big 30.
They're going to get pinched from multiple angles.
That
That
can
was
win it.
frankly a must-win duel from
It really
Recoil.
was.
The movement from Infiltrator with the Stinger was just a little bit too strong. Seven wants to take a fight to them forward. Wow, what a shot! But instant
trade.
trade from Flare.
Still, these pistols getting some serious value. Vora has to turn this one out.
So much utility.
Can help him for the high ground.
Oh, the kill on the raise there, so the blast back can go off. It's
Eventually
huge.
goes down, but it's a big ask. Yeah, Nasty only had the Stinger to work with.
Yes, I'm winning that is rough.
Little Winthrop bought into it. Not successful. Still going down 0-4, but a chance now to buy up again.
That was a great little swing timing from GMD, the real veteran on this TSM team. Has been competing since the beta of Valorant. I just really maintained a high level the entire time. He was a standout for TSM.
I mean, we may not
last
have
year.
had the guns, but we had the numbers and the
Integrating
utility to
into
win
some of
that.
Those rookies, Winthrop were in such a fantastic position to convert that eco round. Falls to pieces. Now back on the full buy, ready to contest a main.
Could be a nasty fault line from Trader, as you can see. He's going to be ahead of it, though. Is there a flash out of the smoke? Okay, doesn't see Infiltrator somehow. Wow, talk about living up to your name. He gets in there and finds a 1-for-1 at the very least. Jerk, suppressed here. Now maybe regretting looking to take the fight, but also there's
how does he get two there?
Secondary inside halls, and there's a door in the way. God, what is this? This is a classic TSM round. Wheels absolutely falling off. Spaghetti all over the ground. And Sim fires that showstopper at a closed door.
I looked at my phone for half a second. Hands over. What the fuck happened?
But it went just a little bit to the right. Wasn't close enough to actually kill Nasi. I'm not mad at them trying to go for that fast pinch, jumping out a drop. That was really the only way they'd be able to try and convert that round after losing the A main fight. I think the stealth drone may have just caught Infiltrator too late. Didn't have enough time to actually.
Okay, so walk up, gets one in the smoke, immediately traded out.
I don't know if it really saw him, Jerk.
I mean, and then Jerk just gets two while stunned.
Sim had to
What?
sort of guess where he was with that showstopper.
Alright, looks like we're getting more proactive down B.
So they're trying. Look at this push up here. Overlord's
It's a little too aggressive, though.
Huh? Wow.
Got the trade, though.
Just on that corner, Sim actually caught inside
missile.
guided salvo.
This is a really good adjustment from Winthrop. It's exactly what I wanted to see, and they swapped into this aggressive
Without a
style
timeout, too. You gotta love that part.
really quick.
Damage there on moves. He had to get out. Pressure now over towards A side. Ropes is TSM poised to take the side for Flair.
These are huge kills.
We mentioned how difficult it can be to do this, but without enough util, especially with Vora going down, Winthrop give as good as they get. Have a player advantage in this post plant.
Of course, we have to watch Fracture, bro. I hate this map.
They're going to
It's
have
so
to be
boring.
proactive despite having the spike down to even up the numbers and get ahead of both of those ultimates. GMD, good fight forward moves, was weak.
Why did
Get
we
out
just-
of the way, but can't.
What?
The knife. Pretty unlucky timing there. Looks like he was lit. Recoil, stunned up, backside. Gets brought down by Nasi, and Winthrop are going to get their second round on the board. It feels as if they're
Wish you
starting
could have
to
saved that, but it's
TSM out a
whatever.
little bit.
I mean, you had an aftershock and two
An aggressive
flashes,
push off the side early in
and the
round.
missile's still online, but whatever.
Decent edge.
Might as well secure the round, I
Sim is
guess.
going to have to play with a little bit more concern in these early rounds. He's definitely one of the most active duelists and challengers, if not the most. Every single game he plays, his rate of first bloods and first deaths so high.
I'm so
And
glad he
he's-
caught that. He just got, I mean, that's perfect setup. A great trap to catch an overextending duelist there by Winthrop.
And despite that string of rounds, TSM, they're thrown onto the eco pretty fast. They just have the lone sentinel to watch the south side, where Winthrop are getting pretty active.
Man, it's the same 1-4 default. If you can get up, you can contest the Skilljoy. Take the entire half of a map. Oh, that's rough.
Tough for Sim. Caught in a 1 versus 3. Winthrop really grouping up to secure that.
Oh, we got up on there.
That was
Perfect.
a sim with a hero rifle, by the way. That would have been the opportunity for TSM.
Let's see what
to make
TSM
something happen on this round,
does
but
now
Winthrop
that
should
they're
be able to
fighting against
secure this,
moves up.
please.
Concuss actually comes in, hits Jerk. He can't do anything about it. And Seven's able to find 2 quick kills. Tunnel now overrun by TSM. Such as the pendulum swings. Nasi thinks to double back and try and do something about it, but TSM have opted to go in the direction where there are no defenders. They've made it through tunnel into arcade. But now where do you go with less than a minute to play?
Brutal that they can't trade that out, to be honest, but regardless, TSM with the clock dwindling, excuse me, they're trying to contact into the B site. You know, off that tap, maybe Flair just wants to let that ultimate rip. 7 is so low. He's the one with the spike. He would go down straight away. Wouldn't be able to dodge out of that.
Moves will have to make their way over from the A side as well. Yeah, they're not sure. Flair and Nasi both.
Well, I like this from GMD. I feel like you have to be aggressive if you want to win
Seven's
this.
going to get a plant, but he's going to have to give up his life for this. No other way about it. Gimon actually pushes over towards defender spawn and catches moves out. So now a bona fide 2 versus 2 in the post plant. Bora has, this post plant deterrent set up.
Ooh, that's a great peek off the missiles. That's really nice.
What a way to fight back in round 7.
Really disastrous. They can't find that trade in tunnel initially. But then you just have to give credit to GMD. I love multiple times now, he's been alive in the post plant, and he's been so good at finding openings to get TSM back in the round despite the man deficit. Like, catches a crazy timing walking through spawn. And then the defenders that are trying to get back in, all of a sudden they're caught in this very unlikely crossfire.
I mean, it's not though, because like the missiles prevented him from being where he wanted to be. So
They want to go fast. Sim though looks like he was caught out by it now. All manner of util catching onto him.
I don't really like that tail. I don't see how you're gonna get anyone to be stuck in that.
But Jerk's going to be overrun by the overload here towards Halls, and here come TSM in the rope direction. Infiltrator though had a nice corner, but Vor is able to catch him.
Oh, these shots aren't great.
It's just a little better. Goes low. Gimon going to burn Nasty down, and this will put TSM at a player advantage now over on the A side with moves. A postcode.
Did he already pop bolt? Because fuck.
That's unfortunate. Just 100% seal the deal for TSM right now. Moves might be able to recover.
Apollo. Oh my God, why are you always eating something? Can't you just ever just chill?
Headhunter. This is going to be so tough. I mean, honestly, wouldn't be surprised if he just takes a shot at upper and tries to see if he can't wallbang somebody. Would have recoiled up.
Fuck ass dog. Oh wow.
There it is. Gimon punished for the shoulder peek.
Good trade.
Recoil is in position. Up on that high ground. That's actually earned a lockdown. I'm curious to see if that actually gets any value whatsoever. But yeah, you're trying to retake as a chamber with no real util. That's why the cookie crumbles.
One of the options with this comp, especially through A main when you're on attack, is to just use the stims from your Brimstone to try and outpace any of the Breach Teho utility that could stuff you in the choke point. And you know, Sim, he does go down, but he creates a lot of space, draws the utility away, the rest of the team scale nicely
Love
together.
this gun.
On these TSM execs, they are, you know, doing a nice job holding the angles for each other. The fundamentals are actually looking pretty nice so far. You know, they're keeping it simple, but it's effective.
Venom is being really scrappy without like a real system or plan something.
Oh, that's a nice tail.
Pretty nice. Sim onto the site with that blast pack caught though. Inside the trademark.
Glad Winthrop weren't playing in it.
Much of that util comes in and Flare sees Sim just peek on that left hand
More
side
aware of the ult this
Recoil
time.
had an opportunity here coming from arcade side, but moves was able to cross to the side. Gets revealed again. Recoil's going to be ready for it. And
They really just have not had the read that Recoil has been on one side of the map alone this entire half.
Until just now. And it's really unclear if he's really going to be able to stop it anyway. The lockdown goes off, creates the space that TSM needed to. Winthrop set up here to come through from spawn canteen.
Aftershock is actually not going to be good. Oh my God, that's a hell of a lot of util for 7. Yeah, he can't take it. 3 damaging abilities. That's tough, buddy.
Not a bad angle here for Recoil. He's going to see everyone cross to the side.
He's a
Flare
little
seems to
high.
be aware of this, but can't afford to check it. Still gets across in time. Narcy's going to go himself and try and find out what's going on there. Ends up winning the fight.
Brim
Molly
lineups,
getting laid down here.
spuggers.
Got to make the defuse inviable. Infiltrator does get it to half.
Did get half,
before he
though.
steps
That's
back.
kind of huge.
Steps up, gets rid of Gimon. Now though, that Teho util going to stall this out further.
I mean,
Time
there's
is getting short.
still so little
More on the
time.
rapid 1v3 has to actually intervene here.
Yeah.
Not enough post-plant util.
Or so
And
much
Winthrop
time, I
push
should
off the
say.
side to dismantle that setup.
The decision to
NT,
actually
NT.
stick despite the half there, take that damage was really good on the fly. That
Yeah, it was.
made all the difference, honestly, just forcing Vora to have to swing. Recoil got a good timing as well with the lockdown actually going through. You have to make sure that
Alright, they're switching up their default a little bit.
Salvos aren't available, and it's just the easiest counterplay to the lockdown that I think we've ever seen in the game. You just click on it and it goes down. It sucks to be a killjoy right now.
Yeah, you just kind of have to like time it
Knowledge of where it was placed.
And you had to use
and
it
prevent them from using their missiles, and the second they do, you just have to rip it.
Alright, finally, Sim, first engagement does find the kill, and he had died first a few times in a row, was making space for his team effectively, though. TSM, they are not slowing down.
Crucially, they've got arcade tower control already.
We got this A-walk, but it's just so slow. I mean, it's gonna be here before plant. I would like them to try to like challenge the lurker more.
Prevail despite that. There's going to be a couple players from Winthrop in that direction pushing. Nasty with a fault line, but who's that setting up? Likely Infiltrator, but the timing's not quite there. He's also going to get spotted out. By
You're
the
just
drone.
not. It's just not so hard to win all these retakes. You're just not gonna do it consistently.
Infiltrator out into the open, and that's where Sim will bring him
So
down.
much you have to clear.
Nasty looking for a timing here out of canteen, but there'll be no backup. This is a solo effort, and as such, Vora's going to shut it down.
And I mean, they're not making it easy on themselves. Like, well, that was a
nothing to be done here for Jerry.
horrible
No money
retake.
really to-
Like, they just weren't on the same page at all.
He's going to walk away.
That was a lovely little micro play there from Recoil. He was in that brimstone smoke, retreating, but that was after he got the information on someone pushing, you know, through the south side of the map. They were going to get crunched on the retake through B main. Realizes he doesn't need to take that fight, and then double swings with Vora to fight Canteen together instead.
I mean, if you're Winthrop and you get
really
2,
nicely handled,
as in 5-7 like that's not bad. You can live with that. But it's really just not felt like a 7-3. So I would not be surprised if TSM win the next 2 or something, especially on an eco.
Continuously gone back to the well of known tier 2 players that have been hanging around forever. This year, not going.
Winthrop does have a couple ults online maybe for the next round.
Mega experienced.
Alright.
I remember the days where
Recoil very heads up there. Winthrop finally walking to get the lurker, but it's just like we're on an eco and it's so late in the half. Recoil heads up, getting up to the other side. I should know they have this for free pretty much.
Definitely no longer a rookie. Alright, so
so now we just go up again. Another retake, unfortunately.
Come from drop side. Fault line. Catches on initially. Wow, that big sim in the smoke. Okay, this is 1. 7 there. Kicked out by the looks of things, and now
wow.
Beautiful opportunity here.
I feel like this side is a little more easy to retake. So
around the corner, so many lines, he's still able to catch moves, which honestly,
I need a little more success here.
But this puts TSM in a short-handed situation.
Recoil must win this. They don't have the utility. Nasi really aware. Good trades, and Winthrop get 4. Wow, okay. I mean, you'll take that.
TSM were trying to do a lot in that post plant. They felt suffocated. They felt like they needed to take some space. And it almost worked out with Sim. I mean, it was cool to try and get up into drop off that fault line, but unfortunately the shots were not clean enough. You know, had an opportunity maybe to get 2.
Alright, I mean, like I said, Winthrop get 5 here. It's a solid half. You gotta feel pretty confident.
Trying to move around the site. You see 7 didn't really know where to go.
And we got a chamber up on the line.
Especially with all of that utility flushing you
I would
out
love a
positions.
north side crunch with chamber holding south side up. Does he have money? Yeah, he does. Okay. And that's what I'm doing. I would just be holding opposite side with top. Try to get 1, then go into a retake with your 2 big ults. You too. Or just play really passive and clumped up. They're doing.
Winthrop, they have that trap set up towards B main, but very unlikely we're going to see anything happen with that. After some time expires, it looks like they want to start actually wandering around the map. Not going to see anyone though. Like you said, this dish push for the last round of the half should be coming through when the Armageddon drops onto site. Winthrop playing off site because of that.
I wonder how he uses his tail. I mean, it looks like, yeah, I was going to say it's on site, but I guess they just think someone will still be on there? Despite their ult? I'm not sure. Alright, like I said, 3 big ults now. This is a huge kill. Perfect. Just use the ult. Just use the ult. There you go. I mean, on one guy is kind of crazy, but they get it. Ooh, good kill.
Beautiful. Takes 2. And it's up to Nasi, who's already on the spike. Half stuck. Vora has to be aware of this. They're running him down.
Oh, wow.
Tried to get off and
I can't believe Winthrop lost that.
TSM in the half with 8 attacking rounds.
Both of these squads are...
I mean, you can't really know that that person was solo holding there. Man, 2 ults on one guy is rough.
And frankly, I'm shocked they weren't able to make that retake happen
And
after moves
yeah,
cleans up the
I feel like they're just rushing it.
Back in with Rolling Thunder. They have the Brim ultimate. They have a Showstopper, and that's still not enough because TSM got out of the way. They then just take space in spawn to avoid the ults.
Like, you had your Brim alive. Like, why are we taking this dry fight against that person there? Why don't we just smoke them off that bomb and let them come to us?
This is pretty cool. I mean, they're coming into 2025 off of an interesting last year. To say
Alright,
the
similar
least.
type default for Winthrop.
I mean, we did
Like
not expect it to
TSM
be this
thinking
much.
about pinching himself.
Absolutely not. I mean, they were struggling for a long time. Recall should be able to get a free one traded out.
No opportunity for Gimon.
It was
to sort of
awkward.
Swing into that, maybe set up a crossfire. Ends up just going solo into a couple of players. And gives Winthrop a player advantage. They're on the A side very quickly here, and it's going to be Flair playing the most important position.
Oh, that's a good missile to lay so Jer can actually pick up the line and swing off of.
Do
Flair.
they
There was
check
a
this
moment
corner
where
here?
he
Yeah,
was
they're
all
aware.
alone.
Come TSM now. This crossfire should be easy to put. Oh, he was in drone at the time. Nasi within his
Oh, damn.
Just
That's
a little bit
unfortunate.
awkward there. That's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. It's going to have to move to the headhunter to stop this in its tracks.
I mean, that was a very winnable round, and Winthrop just kind of lose their crossfire.
The drone
It sucks.
completely cooked their setup. That's
Yeah.
that is all it came down to. It's tough for Flair to try to get one kill there in that corner. Like, he's really relying on someone being able to swing for him. Just needed to stay with the gun ready, able to swing. That is
that
tough.
could be the map, man. Like,
It really could be, yeah.
Give me this. Like, jerk. Unfortunate timing there. Yeah, it would have been in a decent position to hold that cross, but TSM ended up coming out in a 2 versus 1 there and just putting Nasty in a position where he has to go for it. All right, well, into the end here you go now. A couple of Guardians. Spectre board up here by Kimon. And eyes are over.
I mean, you just needed that round. It's unfortunate they lost it.
That util, though. No one's there to follow up on it, really.
It's fairly passive from TSM right now, trying to play at the range with the Guardians that they have. Winthrop could get a fair duel against a couple of these pistols, though, I suppose. They've bought in a Sheriff to the round for Infiltrator.
He is probing. Over by drop. Sees a bit of 7. Infiltrator down to 68 already. 7 also. Seen better days.
Hoping as well, or Winthrop, that, you know, maybe the Rays being spotted there could draw some attention. Like, hey, the duelist is here to, you know, come in A type.
Alright,
But
TSM,
that is
how
not
do these
going to be the case.
rotates?
Oh, that's the
Recooked
spike
spikes. What are we
tower.
doing?
Oh no, guys, we can't be giving it up there.
They're going to fight for it again. But again, the Spectre for recall is perfect.
He gets another
Right
one
gun
here
weapon,
for
he just
sure.
Swings that corner. Winthrop had to deal with the util that he put down. Kimon holding
Oh my
it
god,
up.
it's shaky, but
Oh,
it's
man, TSM
it's a kill.
lock tower down. And I mean,
Nice shot.
in fairness, we often talked about how the Killjoy against Teho util could be forced out of that part of the map and doesn't have the.
Haven't really seen a lot of
Recall was able to buy some
chamber value.
Nano Swarm and then just swing the corner or to take the fights with a better gun.
It's one of the top places in Valorant where you do not want to be dropping.
I mean, sometimes you just don't have great games, but
Anywhere where you have to go up a rope to retrieve it.
curious
Leaving
if
it in some
like I
kind
said,
of
your
heaven location.
more impactful.
Ill-advised, unless you're Team Leviathan in Berlin 2022 and you're ready to teleport into heaven as Josh screams, "That's the spike." You don't really want to leave it in a position
That's
like
the
that.
spike. The overheat
Fast play
moments,
here off
the
Arcade
positioning. What a
So yeah,
blunder.
Roops and Kobe with the fault line. They still fancy B, but hitting it from the south side instead. And TSM having pushed off that side for the early action, they have to retake tower, which is what Sim is attempting here. Here's the flashpoint. Jerk unaffected by it, though. He's too far back and up. Oh, he sees it all.
Oh, that is rough, guys.
So Infiltrator more than happy to take
Great
kills
kind
off
of
the
little
back of that.
setup there.
And a perfect tower clear and some sharp shooting from Nasi makes this an easy round for Winthrop.
Nasi's aim has looked robotic in these situations. Recoil getting some significant damage in. This could have been way cleaner from.
Oh my god.
Huh? I mean, yeah, that's great. He can't be getting away with 3 there.
No, he can't. I mean, you'll take that honestly if you're TSM.
You take every gun you just bought out of it, and then Recoil just kills 3.
You're leaving that round really frustrated. If
Yeah, you are.
Up 5 players to 2.
I'm surprised this is the first time out we've seen.
In you know, syncing up that fault line with the stealth drone in heaven. You get your free kills on Infiltrator there.
Oh, alright,
They
we got a
feel pressure to
tail.
take the timeout
The
now.
breach out almost
They wanna
online.
Throw their economy completely on the line here. Like, they can get a decent buy-in, but now this is a must-win round. which,
Yeah.
Look, TSM are obviously in a massive
Which
lead,
makes
but
sense why
could
you'd
have
call
at
a
least
timeout,
padded
man.
that economy by
Especially if you have something
one
good
if things go
you wanna
awry.
call.
And now, not the case.
Oh, look at that.
Their other match, of course, Shopify Rebellion Black.
Oh man, I could be watching Split, bro.
The first map of that series.
Fuck you. At least I get to watch Blind next. I do like that map.
Depending over every now and then, folks.
And then Haven is okay.
From our off-stream games. I want to point out here, though, on Fracture, in the present, in the big 2025, Narcy one orb away from this rolling thunder.
Hey, buddy.
So it could also be
Hey, buddy.
trying to figure out how they can play for an early orb here and have both those big initiator ultimates to hit the site.
This map had been gone for so long that I forgot how good it was.
Alright, so you got a
saying how amazing
Killjoy
this map was when it was
lockdown.
coming
Shouldn't
back.
be too much of a problem as long as you can get the KO missiles back online when you exec. I liked what TSM did, which was just go under breach alt site.
Alright. Off the rip, it is Winthrop in the hall. Flash here, stealth drone also pinging out.
TSM getting very aggro setup.
Easy orb control.
And an op online as well.
TSM though, looks like they're actually happy to give it up. And ooh, I don't know if I want to anchor really in this site against those double initiator ultimates.
So the missiles come down from the Taeho just to force anyone off of the common angles, so Winthrop can gain pretty easy access to the A site. Sim has that op. He's vacated A, though. He's grouped up towards B to play for Arcade, and that's offered a decent timing for Winthrop to execute. They just have to deal with the one.
So I mean, just
anchor
contacting, taking
Has
up
at least
space,
one.
TSM,
A-Link smoke.
over rotate back. Just don't really have the info with their initiators.
Now might set up 7 for a little bit more success. Moves should have been able to see that, but just wasn't watching the line. That is a huge gap in the net for Winthrop. Vora finds 3 on
I mean,
the round here. Moves has to try and salvage.
what are we doing,
Spike moves
guys?
Over on the side. This is going to be covered as Sim is watching from A-Link. And how the heck does Vora get out of Link and take that shot?
Unfortunately, Winthrop, they missed that window to really execute into the site heavily. Things get awkward with infiltrators trying.
You
to
can't
smash.
lose that, man.
Yeah, it is
You can't
all
have
about
Terror
that
breach all and not find a way to use them.
finds to take that free kill.
You just
16
can't, bro. You just
the
can't.
ranked demon that's been called up, top fragging and IGLing. By the way, this guy has never played on a
Like,
team
surely
with
we
the
just
caliber of
take it
TSM
from main.
ever. No love
Use
of
the tail if we're really afraid someone's playing on site, get on site, and then we have
This
breach all. Like,
series.
we just make it more complicated.
Both look really good. And again, we criticize TSM for like
And then we're caught in a position where we just can't use our ult if we get picked
weak
off.
forward and just very erratic play. You know, that's a big issue for us, I think, as we watch them in Ascension, only managing to beat Glories in a best of 3. But all of their series.
Alright, TSM taking a little space outside.
Quality, but it all just seemed to fall apart at inopportune moments. Here, though, the execution looks pretty crisp.
Sim still has an op
But that
online.
was
It's kind of
surprising to
interesting.
see last year as well, because that was a
The thing is, like, we could have just literally done this last round.
You know, and obviously
What? Like,
we've
what?
got a small, yeah, we've only got a little small taste of TSM so far, but I like what I'm seeing.
I play around this rolling thunder pretty well. TSM
Mm.
coming, play off the side entirely. That is a nice shot. That's
a big
starting to
kill.
Take control of halls now. TSM can creep up in there. There's not
Wonder how they go about clearing this angle.
to cover this.
Here.
Awkwardly, it'll be Jerk that has to watch it from the A side.
It's kind of like Anti's
Winthrop might have
KJ.
to take a pretty messy engagement here, but Vora thought he was ready for
That's
it.
huge.
We did too. And he gets brought down. It's a stinger in the mix that's getting valuable.
Nice
Oh, my
positioning,
goodness,
recoil.
He is sharp, man.
They see you
If he plays the same
first.
spot
No, I
that
guess
Vora set up
not.
in the previous round, it's going to be a trade. And it's all down to Jerk on the site. Now it gives his position away.
Timon.
Timon.
Ooh, the Phantom.
Gristle.
Phantom diff.
A couple times here.
Phantom diff.
He attempted a concuss there, but Jerk caught himself with it, and Timon
I just
was not
completely and thoroughly outplayed.
That was some really good movement from GMD. A second left.
That was
able
really
to
nice.
the stick. Oh God, Winthrop have made some good decisions in tough situations very late into the round in post plants. The fight in spawn there is really cool, but then they're just not wise to the fact that someone from A main could have gotten into heaven, and they simply have to be. There are little mistakes that are adding up
Yeah.
en masse for Winthrop, and it's
Lack
it's
of object
overriding
permanence
some of the
there.
really cool decisions that they are making, like that spawn fight.
And it's just little gaps that are being exploited by it. Like, yeah, the timing with the drone doesn't give them the cross.
Oh, that's tough.
Or not checking from
Like,
drop
surely we
shots
could
that
just
Vora pushed out
set him up
off
there
the
with a
field
flash.
moments ago. It's honestly been really rough to watch for Winthrop. Velcro, spot it out, recall, let's get out of here. Infiltrator on the chase doesn't connect that.
Alright,
shotstopper load is out on the side
Showstopper
now.
creates
As
the
we close it away,
space.
Timon cannot see the fact that Ray's
Do have sight.
and won't realize Infiltrator is below him.
Oh my god, he
Infiltrator's not
actually just goes for it. He walks through.
No way!
That is rough.
Okay, Timon was trying
I
to
could have just won them the round.
but that is going to blow up in his face. Armageddon here paves the way for TSM on this retake, and Recalls found their third of the round. Jerk trying to get ahead of it, but only has a Guardian to work with. That's going to be tough to get out of. And now the salvo catches him right where he stands, gives him the hot foot.
Love it. We're together there on that team fight.
This is an explosive-looking TSM team. The pace.
Wait, so how did let him fall? We got the broom kill.
Treat to watch. Makes for fun Valorant, I'll tell you that. And
I
it's a
missed
good
what
way
happened.
to have some instant coordination, honestly. Like, all of the utility with this Taeho meta, these common comps that you're seeing right now, it is pretty straightforward, and playing a speedy game with it is very effective. Very effective when you're still in the process of building up the teamwork together with this.
As a domination, honestly.
By the way, we're fragging out. This is a cool team. I'm excited to.
Winthrop's map pick. TSM just bend them over.
Wouldn't have said the same.
Come
way.
down.
In the past, I was telling him to get him off my screen. I won't lie. I was like, I don't want to do this anymore.
This is fun though, right? Recall looking
Timu XQC is a crazy comment.
very sharp. So looking forward to another map here for this TSM side as Winthrop stumbled on a map right before we go to a break, but they were very good on it in the qualifiers. Both wins against, I think, Rose and Shopify Rebellion in gold. So not a great sign. If this is Winthrop's quote-unquote silver bullet, that one has got stuck in the chamber, blown up in their face. We'll be back after a short break, folks, for our second map of this series. It's TSM versus Winthrop Challengers Classic.
They're already rotating off of A. They're going to throw down this wall. No other utility has been thrown. Taken hasn't thrown anything. Devi hasn't put anything for. And something, and Jang have a deep. So basically, what we're saying, they rotated off of the Viper wall.
You can't use our bathtubs.
Carmax has test drives.
They're already rotating.
You can't have test baths.
They're already
So good
rotating
at
off
how you can get
already.
water.
Yeah, there's nothing
Hang on,
spotted.
take it
We
back.
push
I
over
said
into A.
bagel, not bagel.
Everybody's starting to work their way.
Oh.
Carmax has a 10-day money back guarantee. Why don't you?
Oh, because you need like lasers and stuff.
Experience CarMax, and you'll never settle for anything less.
I've got an eye for interior design, but for business taxes? Thanks to QuickBooks business tax deduction features, I found $6,000 in tax savings. And I have access to live experts to help me file my taxes stress-free. No spreadsheets necessary. Together, we maximize deductions like I maximize every inch of space. The details really bring it together. Our client will love it.
Who is this guy? Time to learn Chinese. Oh, how's the other one going?
What up, John? Yo, I like your name, bro. John 20.
720p, no.
We won't lose.
Nah, bro. bro. He still has 9 to 5.
Cannot
What up,
see. It's so blurry.
Yes, I am streaming the Rankers game, brada. Make sure
BCJ,
you tell your friends
pancakes,
it's gonna be
broth,
here. I'm gonna be
bony.
live streaming it. Tell all your friends. Tell everybody you know. Paint needs to step it up. Yeah, I actually know that boy, Paint.
Alright, this is some interesting comps.
Not telling my girl you're too handsome. Okay, bro.
Alright, so Skydog, Bill's weak side, we got the Viper set up, and then just heavy Cypher set up B. So this should be a
Game, approximately 2
bad
hours.
nightmare for SR Black. You're gonna use your only scan.
If it goes 2-0, then the other one will probably start
It's
before
very
7.
interesting.
But if this one goes to 3 maps, it'll probably be 7.
Because you know you just aren't pushing off that. So interesting choice to kind of use your dog there.
Thank you, Nima, for pinning
I
that.
think I'm going back A here. Once I see that all that Cypher util, and then using my dog.
Nima,
Or just using
you
my
said
dog to
they're
try
gonna
to get the
send us more
Viper.
banners. Do you have this?
Maybe we don't have any ults or
I'm
anything, but
gonna hang them in my my office like they're fucking
I was like, you need to like nade or something. Get rid of some of these trips.
my door. Wow, what a flex. I have mine proudly displayed behind me and you have it in a drawer.
Good kill.
You don't remember none of that?
Shotgun in the smoke is
You said
rough.
that last time.
One enemy remaining.
Last stream you did. You said it.
Yeah, I mean, like, we just weren't getting through that. Like, even if we got through the Cypher shit, which we just didn't, which we did, it was gonna stall enough to give them time to rotate. Like, you just can't force that. It's never gonna work.
Pink, back-to-back ace incoming.
1 second, peeps.
I'm
I
from
gotta
Russia
visit
and
the
my
Astro
English
to
is
play
bad.
some stars.
Oh, somebody gifted you a sub.
About there.
About
I
that.
think it was my buddy Eric. He gifted 5 subs earlier, so you're probably one of the lucky ones.
Rise and bring glory.
Bonnie's judge away from this man. It's disgusting. You know, I've been using the judge a lot in ranked chat. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Alright, trying to show some
Judge
strong
and
side
Odin.
pressure, get them away from Cypher. Oh, that's a huge flash. Nice kill on an eco. We inserted Vice Wall too, but they see it. They can early get it out.
It honestly does.
I don't like the inserting the Vice Wall there. If you're not gonna leave anyone to kind of play off of it, it's just kind of gonna go to waste.
This guy's dead as hell. Oh my god, how is he alive?
Nice shots. Man, we're gonna 5v3 here with Viper. Like, this should be
Speak is better though.
an easy win.
Right, chat? Am I crazy? What do I think about Egg playing Yoru every map? I think it's just indicative of the skill ceiling of Yoru and how he can be played differently. I think it's just that he's mastered it and he can adapt. It's crazy. In a good way.
Alright. I mean, Burger made that a little closer. Wanted, but like,
Everybody uses
pretty
TeamSpeak,
easily.
literally
The ult.
everybody. Yoru is goated. Yeah, I feel like he's the highest skill ceiling agent in the game.
Yeah. I feel like that's just a correct take.
Thanks for the follows, guys.
I got yous, okay?
I think TeamSpeak's
Alright, we got an
adding,
op online
video
for
and
Burger.
shit to their platform. I think I saw that. You guys see that?
I mean, we can just have the Asher rotate already.
Voice or video call thing. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be like another Discord competitor, which I think is good.
And that's a huge kill. Double for paint, nice.
Does Discord have a PS5 integration yet? Or is it still just Xbox? Because Microsoft owns it, right? So they're not gonna let PS4 do it. Because they do. Well, that's good. I think Discord will probably always be superior until TeamSpeak has that as well.
I would have kind of liked to see like the Astra hopping, like Raze here for nade. It's a way to stall, because she just has so much stall util. Like I want her holding mid.
Viewers every stream, or sometimes we get up to like 6. I don't care about the viewership or anything. I'm the same way when I have 2 viewers. Probably a little bit crazier. You're cooking today?
What did it cost you?
Who are you and why are you streaming Rankers game? I'm confused. Okay. Whoa.
Who is this child they hired as the Jags head coach? Who is this?
Like a blunt question.
Oh, that's a rough miss.
Yeah, the fuck? No, I love you.
Alright, let's start coming back here.
Okay, then why did you say it that way? It's kind of rude. Huh? I'm just a cool... I'm just like a chill guy.
Gets rid of the op, so that's huge.
Can I ban? No, let him live. Feel antsy? I'm just glad that I have a mod.
Or like if we really wanted to keep Raze on the op, we could have just had a shotgun mid for real. But now we're putting our Raze back with a shotgun mid, so I fuck with that.
Okay? Watch your tone. I'm just kidding.
And Astra Odin would save lives here as well. Alright, easy ramp control. Paint. That's a pretty nice kill. Get in a smoke with a shorty. Fuck with that.
Getting close. I did his taxes, you did not. I told you.
Like the rotations here. The Cypher holding mid now.
Yeah, the game's
See if Shopify just kind of overthink this though.
Am I too loud for you? Do you want me to stop talking?
We have a lot of space. We know the Cyphers usually be. Okay, we just dog and get the space back. Burgers rotate back towards B for some reason. Just kind of a read. But it doesn't work out.
Why there's so many people here.
Yeah, GG.
30 seconds left.
I wish this was just even HD. Be so much more watchable.
Alright guys. Get my notepad.
That was a nice kill. Remember that. Alright. Burger meta.
We're going into a timeout here, guys, so we can just yip yap. I'm 6'11", 400 pounds.
Alright. If we have op money,
wow.
Get an op, set up a ramp trap, shotguns,
well, I think the game
Astra Star reclears, maybe change our Cypher, give a support trip somewhere.
Why is it sad though? Okay,
you put a support trip on B, rotate help, A. Just got 1-1-3 type shit, shotgun mid. If we think they're gonna go B here, then maybe we just stack towards B instead. I don't know their eco, but I would rather just give B with the Astral and the retake.
Well, if you looked at our Twitter, you would see it would be supply and demand. Can I ban? Actually, yeah, fucking ban that guy, the yip yap guy. Yeah, ban that fucking guy 100%. Get him out of here. Fuck you guys.
Ban him. Ban him. Get him out of here.
Yeah, that's right. Let's go, Nima. Fuck that guy. Everybody clap, chat.
Who is this guy? He kind of seems strange. Alright, okay, yeah, they are. You go.
Short, awkward dudes are as wild. Fucking go. Get that guy to fuck
Alright, they go for a 1-3-1 instead.
Time for that shit.
Walk down, even. The hero rifle. I mean, this guy's strapped. It's not even gonna get one, yeah. I mean, that's just like an all or nothing play. Like, he either gets one there. He's probably not getting another one, but his teammates might be able to come back in time. But that, like, solo walk is so strange. Like, you're just not getting anything there most rounds.
Are you the only one streaming this game? Just curious.
Like, I fuck with that. If that was like a Yoru who could have TP'd out. But what are you gonna do there? Like, you have no exit plan. And you trap yourself in a corner. Alright, it's my map. It's bind. My playground. Ooh, ooh. Oh, this guy is disgusting. Nah, I don't know why we're doing that.
Yeah, look, I said
Alright, Teo breach deadlock. I fuck with deadlock. Probably rather run Vise. Breach is sneaky good on this map. But again, no info initiator for them. So this should be interesting.
I don't know, what do you make of it?
I think the compositional side for Winthrop University definitely has a good upper hand against TSM here, just by the stall in itself. If you're trying to be explosive with Tejo and breach composition and trying to get your raise in, but you're stopped by a Brim Smoke, a Viper Molly, a Viper Wall, a Deadlock Wall, paint shells, it's just going to be so good for Winthrop University to stop the pushes in different phases that really will blow away the smokes that are being dropped in the execution. So for TSM's game plan here on the attack, they have to make sure here that they potentially default a little bit more so they could bait out this utility. If not, it's going to be so difficult for them to be explosive.
I mean, hey,
I mean that's a valid take.
I'm all aboard the Vora train and being able to properly stall out Winthrop. And for TSM to be the ones picking the map in this series, I don't know. I'm all aboard on this. I would be excited to see Winthrop make this comeback here, though. So, hey,
I don't think they're going to.
First series of challengers. It has been so great so far, and now it's time to get started. Back over to your casters, Uber and Wyatt.
Thank you very much, Sierra, and our friends on the desk. What an interesting comp here for TSM, Wyatt. This is the first time that we've seen them play this comp. I think, previously they were still on like the pretty standard Viper and Sky setup, but now they're fully on board with the Breach Tejo looks and still have the Deadlock in the mix here. So I'm very curious to see how this plays out.
Yeah, this was always, especially towards the end of last year, at Ascension and during that playoff run to get to Ascension, Bind was their home map. It was their go-to. They were one of the teams that were integrating the Deadlock early on this map. Most of the other teams, we were seeing a ton of it on Ascent and Challengers, but on Bind, TSM were the team doing it the most. And we're still seeing it here and there. The Breach Teo, though, I can definitely see some struggles for Winthrop when the sides swap, but on
I mean, I see them trouble on this side. Alright, we're getting a short walk down.
Winthrop want to fight early, but they back off.
I mean, we're getting the wall down on 125. I mean, that's a W if you're TSM. Ew. Alright, we're going in trios like this as Winthrop? I mean, that's a good sign. I like that, like, going A short as 3, then immediately reclearing showers. Fuck with that.
Yeah, this is going to be so tough. They wanted to get into the site fast because they knew everyone was in showers. So just smoke it off, get the spike down. 7 gets a nice spam kill. Vora is going to have to go crazy here in laps.
There's no way this is going to work for TSM. Surely, come on. What? He crouches it and actually takes Flare out of the game. It is up to Jerk.
That's insane, bro. You lose your first 2 players and you're still in this. What are we doing?
Able to get a post plant. Jerk, though.
Why are we just not waiting for the 5v3 retake? Like, what the fuck are we doing?
TSM get on the board first again. That's 3 out of 4 pistols in this series.
And again, they continue to win a number of rounds where they're at the man disadvantage. That's really been Winthrop's undoing. It was a good fight in showers, tripled up. TSM, I like that fast pivot to get into sight, but from there, Winthrop need to all be retaking together at the same time. The Jerk was just too far away. Unfortunately, there was a span kill, but it's complete disarray when they're trying to get back into the site. They're just not grouped up together properly, fighting together.
Early wall usage, moves walk down. I would have liked this wall A long or B long, honestly, but it's whatever. He gets 2. Don't fucking throw again, please. This is exactly why I said I wouldn't want the wall there, but alright. And this is example 2 of why I would have thrown wall B long.
Maneuver. Oh my god, Sim. Nice little tap, just falls back. Playing in front of your wall to catch people off is what he did. Jerk wants to fight forward, almost had the timing.
Like butter, baby. I just know.
Nice nade.
I mean, we saw the satchel come out there from Sin the blast pack because he was expecting someone to try and drop out of hookah and follow up on that kill. Knew there'd be 2 players.
I mean, you just winnable plays from Winthrop and then just complete blunders.
A pretty clean
And again,
it's tough to watch.
TSM at a man disadvantage, and they still win the round. Winthrop, after finding the moves with the great shots with the Sheriff, was able to take a fight against one of the players with a pistol as well. Vora just not the optimal weapon for the trade. But it's just this timing jumping out before the wall. It was a little awkward, but also could have just doubled up hookah.
You gotta hit him with the old sit nade, you know what I mean?
Alright, Rockets really showers control.
Stuck crouched on that corner.
Again, it's 1:30 and we're insta using wall, so we can double up holding B long. Interesting. Look, again, we could just wait to use the wall and smoke off or throw it hookah in the same fashion.
Getting serious about it. It's nasty. Set up over towards triple. Looks like he just got blown away, and Rico takes a pick from a shower. 7 steps up. Looked like he had the baby iPad out. And ends up getting punished as a result.
Solo fight, solo fight, solo fights.
This is brutal stuff for Winthrop.
That's a vile shot from Vora. This guy is definitely living up to the Wraith Demon hype.
Last player standing.
But honestly, Ranked Demon comes in at IGLs in his team, and they look super clean in these mid-rounds. Jerk takes a hit from that Outlaw, and there's no way they're getting forward now with those salvos going off. Frankly, Jerk might be incentivized.
I mean, you got 3 on site A. Like, he just, against the eco or the bonus, we just get demolished.
Going all the way to the wire. Looks like that one's headed for overtime. TSM, very nicely done. Conversion here on this bonus round. Looking to see if there's an upgrade for that Bulldog, and there is. Gimon walks away with a Vandal.
That's the additional snowball from winning that bonus round. If you, oh, well, never mind. The snowball has immediately melted on the floor. They can't save a thing. Oh, they have the Outlaw, which you're happy to carry over into another round here.
Well, especially one that's, going to be like a half round. But
yeah, exactly, yeah.
I'm just saying, it's about, 5.8k credits that just got blown to smithereens there.
You do hate to see that. It's frustrating, though, for Winthrop on this round. If they want to do something proactive and fight forward, you have to be worried that you're just going to walk right into the Outlaw scope.
You have a double smoke setup on Winthrop. You can afford to be smoking early.
Try and
there you go. There you go.
TSM fight forward in showers.
He sees the shoulder. The fault line is perfect. Oh, buddy.
Surely we Skydog or something? I don't know, bro. What do I know?
Why not? Can just spread on the A side.
So why not just grab the orb, get a little showstopper as well for the next buy round? The snowball is beginning to form once again.
So, you're getting flanked too.
Economically, even with TSM kind of lighting money on fire and throwing it to appease whatever god they believe in. They still in such a comfortable spot. Recall there, goes for the grab net. Jerk will be able to punish the fact that util was in the hand of the TSM player. But you have to walk away. You've got a Vandal to hand for Jerk, and you likely want to keep it.
Growing lineup formation. It's a 4v2, bro.
Peek, a little bit of greed.
I mean, keep a cap on that economy. I see it. Sim can just go through the TP and walk off the sides like the TSM could have done last round. And that will be another round of the book here for TSM. Everyone can buy on the side of Winthrop, and Jerk kept the rifles, so it should be powerful coming in around 5.
And unfortunately, the economy, it is uncapped. The cash is spilling out of the pot. They have enough to buy for the next few rounds, at least. Just dismantled by one fault line.
I really wish they would put the Viper over towards A.
We don't see him a ton on bind, but
Put the Sky towards B. Get an early flash off. Try to 4-1.
Fighting in shower, fighting in lamps, fighting B long.
Actually, Sim gets 2 kills before the fault line even comes in. That's the worst part of that for Winthrop. This time, though, Jerk gonna be...
I mean, that dog's gonna get no value, bro. Like, what are we doing? Let's get closer. Flash out. Alright, again. Walls early. Punish on the jump spot. It's just fucking rough. Did we have an orb cycling somewhere?
The Sonic sensors are going up, though. Snarling up Sim as he tries to walk across the site. Showstopper is done with now. But it's going to be a free plant here for TSM.
And if we already want a hookah, why would our Deadlock not be playing off the jump spot?
His shots, man. The amount of first engagements he takes. That tap was crazy. Fighting forward now with GMD. Trying to stop them in the choke here after that smoke dissipates.
Well, Wyatt, it's either Sim or his alter ego Miss. And I mean that in both senses of the term. Today we got Sim.
And you just don't have the utility for this retake.
Trying to work by elbows, nasty and infiltrator. Recall able to find the one. This is getting a little bit hairier now, but TSM still have the side coverage. Flair has to swing into it. Actually wins it out, but
Doesn't have time.
Not there. No opportunity for a defuse, and frankly,
I mean, that was a fine retake in terms of winning at fights, but it's like you don't have the utility to like rush it.
Both teams, despite Winthrop being down by quite a bit and losing map 1, their players can definitely shoot. We've seen that. But so can Sim. That initial tap on the Viper jump spot. And
Alright, 2 ults for Winthrop.
The Viper's dead. Alright, we can
2 ults for
run into the site.
TSM.
We're not
About
gonna
to be
get
4.
mobbed. You know, they have to deal a little bit with the deadlock, but the showstopper nullifies that. Just creates all of the space. Like back on map 1, Sim took 10 first engagements. He was 4 and 6, but
Here, TSM, do you just kind of huddle up, try to get the B long orb, and just hit it with the breach ult?
You get farmed. And
Bet out the early wall B if you
can.
can.
To trade
Well.
you out and pick up the slack, which they did. But here, you know, Sim is getting some cleaner fights. And he is...
I also feel like we're going to be early walling. We should have someone in hookah. I think they've been smoking it off, but I could be wrong.
It really is unfortunate the way his name is spelled backwards. But when he walks out onto that site, he has the showstopper out, so he eats up all that deadlock util.
Did you get that from Reddit or something? Or did you just come up with that on the fly?
No, I lucked
Be
into it,
honest.
actually. I lucked into it.
You just lucked into it?
What is his name
Okay,
backwards?
no,
And I'm like,
'cause
oh, that's really good.
Yeah, so I was gonna say that is good.
Sometimes why?
No, we're running with that. I'll be honest.
You get gifted a heater, you know what I mean?
We're running with that. All right, out of the timeout, Winthrop, what is the plan? They have ultimates that are great at finding kills. Maybe that can turn the tide on an eco round. Maybe the hero round can for Flair.
We get the deadlock and the raise together, which is just I don't know why they haven't been together this entire half, honestly.
I didn't notice the jerk had a right.
And we get this guy towards B.
Considered this isn't the worst buy for Winthrop.
So.
See what Moogs can do with a sheriff as well. Done that over the last couple of years in challenges. Flair with a pretty aggressive line here.
Like, I would have preferred this as your starting default from the start.
As Sim is now being reminded, little jump peaks to try and see as TSM.
Alright, they're grouped up like I thought they would be TSM. I mean, that's everything right there.
Well, gets caught out as he tries to go for those jump peaks now. Sim wants to move up, but again, just as you said, Wyatt, trying to execute into that util is a bit of a pain in the neck to deal with, but that was his own teammate's util, so we'll let the one pass us by as if we're trying to take a little swing. Gets value off the stinger. He was looking for a little bit more there. I appreciate the moxie that he has. And that's now going to be a 4v2 setup at Jerk inside heaven with nothing to look at here as all of TSM in their hidey holes.
I mean, TSM were able to keep all 3 of the olds. That's huge. I don't think Winthrop missed any of them. I could be wrong.
This is dirty.
When Sim starts playing like this,
I think
TSM
that-
are already looking good today, but then when he gives you the "I will find every kill
Okay,
on
yeah,
my
no,
first
they kept them
engagement"
all.
type map, it's over.
They might have
right?
used
There's so
the
many
result,
instances
actually.
where we've seen a best of 3 where
I
Sim
think they
goes
did have that one.
10
Yeah.
for 20 on map 1. loses more first duels than he wins. And then the second map, he just gives you a 30 bomb, injuries every single round. What are you supposed to do when he's so swift with every first bullet? That's exactly why he was on the radar for tier 1 teams. There
This
was a
deadlock
chance he
is
was
not
going to
good.
be on EG. They didn't
Utility.
end up taking the shot. They
Good
went
luck.
for Icy, who's a bit more experienced.
It's not really
in tier 1,
maximizing it
having
here.
played with G2. But there's a reason that Sim was a serious consideration.
Alright, again, TSM just kind of huddled up,
He just has to be used
waiting
in
for
the
any
proper
early
ways.
aggression with the ults. Just gonna hit a site with all your ults.
All around. I don't think Flair knew what hit him.
On the 1 minute mark.
Sim is trending that way again.
I would have one-way smoked that. We didn't really have anyone to play off that close smoke, but... Alright, walling off the exec is really good.
Well, you got caught in the crouch net plus the orbital strike combination. So that is a free kill for Kimon.
Damn,
Beautifully
bro.
set up. And of course, we
That
have
is
a deadlock
nice.
wall at the back of the site, which Sim is just brutally exploiting. It's another 3K. The guy is absolutely popping off. Can't make it 4, but Jerk has way too much to do and not enough money to risk it.
Absolutely nasty from Sim. What can you even say, man? It's a casket match, and he's hit the super kick right onto Winthrop. Just close the thing and get it over.
I mean, the
with,
thing
man.
is, like, if I'm
I
TSM, I'm
mean,
saying
this
use your
is
ults, give them 0 momentum, try to
When he is
recycle them,
on
but it's like the
form like
fact that
this,
they're winning these rounds pretty easily,
there
still
really
holding on
is
to
no
them.
team that can stop this man.
Tharp's not gonna have any momentum.
It's just a beautiful opener. Honestly, Wyatt threw a ton of.
This is a fucking beatdown. What is that crosshair placement?
Blast pack to get him in. To take the fight so quickly against the deadlock, there was a fault line, I think, that was, again being used to set him up. But there's so much. One wrong step, I think, for Sim, and he's just stepped straight into a fault line.
I mean, by the way, did he get this kill while stunned? Yep. I mean, cosmetic item, by the way. Stuns aren't real. It's so like, I'm a little bit speechless at this point. Like, what more can you say? This TSM comp as well, it is just lovely how everything syncs up so well. The grav nets into the salvos, fault lines into salvos, all of that utility is just so good together.
I'm gonna get the Viper too, aren't I?
Alright.
Alright. Winthrop get aggressive. Still down on number though. Jerk's certainly dead. Never mind, I don't know what the fuck that was. Got a stinger.
Probably not supposed to happen, but 7 again will have his. Putting Nasi solo on that.
He's still got 2 ults, which should secure those.
Fires off the Seekers as he rotates through spawn. We've seen a couple ultimates in the last couple rounds that
Oh, I do not like that wall at all.
scream
Really, we just
desperation
wall off
from
for
both
elbow too,
Infiltrator
and
popping
can
the
ult him
shooter
off
stopper
the
while he was
break.
caught. Like, they are feeling the pressure of being down by such a significant margin. They're going
Unless you
whatever
think you
they
had timing
can,
and you
but
elbow,
they like to cause
possibly,
things
and
to
maybe
spiral
that's why you
out
don't
of
do that.
control.
Well,
It's certainly easy.
Wyatt, whichever side of that util barrage you are on, you're getting caught. Here we go. Another grab net for Nasi.
Dodge.
Able to walk and dodge that, definitely. Flashpoint.
It was
That
away.
will finally be enough. This is brutal. Pull one out for your Winthrop homies, folks, as TSM have the 8-0 lead.
I can certainly see why they picked this map. I mean, they've taken that deadlock that they ran with much success with last year at the end of 2024, and they've just built upon it by throwing the Tejo and the Breach in the mix.
And they look at they've got these massive util-focused ultimates to work with again. Sim can go in with another showstopper. 14 kills, 8 rounds, by the way. Disgusting. Jerk obviously wants to play inside this Viper's pit at A short. Going to set that up off the rip.
TSM, they have, if they want, they can use that stealth drone to try and locate Jerk. Maybe even use the Annihilation just to get the kill on him. Oh, gets caught close. Oh my god, he's in trouble.
And that pit is gone. That pit is gone! The showstopper connects. Jerk is down, and so down comes the Viper's pit. TSM able to get out of there after unraveling that Viper ultimate, and Gimon is happy to take the fight against Flair. Again, the Brim for Winthrop losing out over that ace short side of the map. And you've got 3 players who are thinly.
I mean, this is just a fucking beat. We're 1 boring on A, and we lose 2 in half a second.
You can really feel the desperation coming from this Winthrop team. You
About to get 13 out,
you
bro.
can't be mad at Flair for throwing out the ultimate with the Gravnet combo, but then just trying to swing for more so hungry to try and even
Who got that angle?
the
Give him a raise.
The noise cut is brutal white. It drags a player off of this A site for Winthrop, leaves Infiltrator solo in the site. Fault line, decent spot, recoil.
30 seconds left.
Clean with it.
Off the jump peak.
Yeah.
I mean, this TSM team, they're making a fan out of me. I'm gonna be honest.
I'm feeling it. Nasty just doesn't have the crosshair placement to win that fight out. Not against him. Not on a day like today. Moves able to avoid the concussive grenade. And, well, everybody wants a piece of the action, apparently. It is a 4-gun salute for Moobs. Paint shells exploding at their feet, and recoil will finish the job. This is an utter flattening by TSM.
I've never seen a team as two-dimensional as Winthrop right now.
They are Paper Mario up in this biz.
Damn.
Truly hate to see it. And they're just at this point regretting having tried to force so many ultimates in prior rounds that when they are on the big buy with the economy and the balance, hanging in the balance,
That's a nice
they've got
kill.
none of them left. It's just pure pain. But
Yeah.
I mean, frankly, I'd like to focus more on how goddamn sick this TSM team are looking right now. I'm really blown away.
I'm not really blown away by TSM. I'm blown away by how bad Winthrop looked.
Winthrop here. No key ultimates, but still weapons brought into this round. And this is definitely a risky one. We've got no armor for Flare, full glass cannon, light armor on the rest. Pretty low on util as well. TSM has slowed the pace down again. This time towards the B side. No presence in Octagon here for the defenders though. For Jerk, not much you can do about that. All of Winthrop are pulled back onto the B side. Trailblazer here to follow up on that molly.
Alright, I like this. We finally go for a decent reclayer, but like, God forbid our Raze is over there to combine the nade. The grab net. Just domination, bro. Just the better team fighters. Not even close.
Is shooting, man. That just has to get traded. 4 versus 2. Multiple players with 0 credits remaining for Winthrop. And we might just be seeing the most excruciating save you could possibly witness in the game of Valorant.
They're doing it. They are out there. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. It's getting so bad. People are adding GamerDoc in the chat. Oh, my goodness. This will be a 10-round lead for TSM. Generational wealth. Top 1% type beat.
What the hell? What is this comment?
Their pearls and their vandals. Trying to stay alive in this round. I mean, Winthrop, in fairness, not their map pick. Okay.
Oh, that is not in fairness, bro. This is not in fairness. You don't play this comp. 0 practice.
Grinding as well. You know, in the Challengers offseason, they are playing every tournament. They had to grind to get into Challengers as well. They had to go through the qualification process. And TSM are making the lightest work of them. Consider as well, you know, if you weren't here for the pre-show, or if you're not aware, the format of Challengers this year is different. It's a full Swiss system, and every loss is far more impactful than it was in 2024. You have less opportunities if you're losing. Every match really counts.
Love it. Punish these fucking terrible teams.
Okay, dude, really? Attempted showers crunch here from Jerk, but Flare and Infiltrator have already bitten the dust. Jerk catches recall now, see with a crouch down at 4. Narcy's just walked up for an appendectomy, free of charge.
Oh, he's dead. Oh no, I didn't even get
Sorry,
that.
bro, the door's closed, but
It's a shut door.
I respect that he's locked in. He's got every kill.
Ooh, that's huge.
You know?
Winnable, winnable.
Okay.
Maybe,
Let's calm
potentially.
ourselves for a moment.
Moves.
Jerk is sat inside the TP, doors opening and closing like the gnashing and wailing teeth of Winthrop fans.
How many kills does this guy have? How many first kills does he have?
I think he's up to 19 now.
5 at this point, maybe 6.
Yeah, we'll have our team of the best and brightest on our desk.
Oh, you sold.
To look into it. Here's Moobs.
That's messed up.
Here's Moobs. And there goes
Damn.
Moobs. It's 11-0.
James D's movement's kind of nice.
Talk about a ball breaker, Wyatt.
Head in hands for me watching this.
20 kills, 11 rounds. Oh, okay. Bro, Vora literally on the proverbial palanquin. 3 kills, 4 deaths. Absolutely being chill in this game.
Just having a nice time, Cole.
That's so true, bro.
Taking his time, IGLing,
Just so aware
much killing.
on that
Honestly,
walk up.
Impressed by Vora's Simgo kill strat. Really intelligent upcoming IGL. Love
For real.
Yeah, honestly, the brightest minds could never. And he's just spun that strategy on a dime. Little blast pack play into showers for that round. Sim gets there quickly, but there's some util in the way. What is happening here? Went through bar.
Why?
Ebbing and flowing at the back
Why
of the
did we
A
just
side here.
flash,
Yeah.
get none, and leave?
Supposed to allocate his B players towards. I mean, there's just uncertainty. These guys are really unsure of what TSM is throwing at them. They have not been able to distill the essence of TSM's game plan on this attack side at all.
No, they're really living in fear, trying to fight for some of these close spaces because of how effective TSM's comp is at those ranges.
Oh, that deadlock all missing is
Doesn't
huge.
find any connection. Unluckily for moves. TSM moving up. Sim, I think, saw a ping from that stealth drone through the smoke. It's going to be moves, at least taking one, but Vora now.
We're getting 2 there.
Must have heard me. Jerked to
How
the
does he
side.
not
Somehow the
die?
judge at that range
How
doesn't
does
see
7 not
7.
die?
Literally is the blessing of the Pantheon upon him this round. Alive at 14 after getting that plant down. Boobs has had to fight
Free
tooth and
fire.
nail in this round, and they've gotten 3 frags in order to
If
do
you're
so.
gonna get one
Now
round,
they
it's this
stand
one
out.
right here. Maybe not.
And now they're going to have to be the only one to stand up. Have 4 kills. The defuse unlikely now. Skimon is able to molly it off and move.
Ooh.
What a transfer! What a correction from Moobs!
That's flick.
That is wild.
And we've done it.
I think we all wanted the
I can't
13-0.
believe
Let's
we've
be
done
real
it,
though.
Winthrop. We made it! We're not getting 13-0'd!
An ace clutch,
All it took was an ace and a 4-1 setup.
Against Winthrop University, that's for sure.
Switching sides.
Thank God. You really don't want to get 13-0'd in the Challengers debut. you want to avoid that. Thank God for moves.
And honestly, it's pretty clean. Very nicely done. And come on here, maybe a little early off the molly. But Moves is ready for it. Great little vertical correction of aim. And now we head into the second half. What may be a rather short-lived second half. But this is still... I mean, I don't want to say it, but Winthrop at best be winning this pistol. Otherwise, they're hitting the showers early.
Yeah, that's
They need a shower.
fair analytical point.
Clean off the stench of
Though
this
I have
failure.
a feeling they're about to turn into a juicy little snack for TSM in short. Look at their setup with all the pole line with the tail and the nade as well.
Damn, this is clean. Infiltrator gets into the
Yeah,
side.
that was nice.
More of that could be able to take Flare out.
The
Get
best
the
thing
setup
they've done
quiet.
this game.
Gives them
It's
such
too
And they're
equity
still
in this
down
matchup.
number.
It's too good. Oh my God.
Like what?
I mean, it just...
So I guess we do all that for the exec and just like bait our raise. Don't follow.
I can't watch anymore, man.
Dr. Kevorkian was onto something. That's all I'm saying. Winthrop are struggling here. Probably starting to think about their next matchup already. Nasty though again keeps him in the game. Moves would have been the savior, and they know where Nasty is. Stand up and shower. Great little self flash. The guiding light gets him out, but 7 will take him down. Pistol won by TSM, and Winthrop will be forcing as long as they can.
We're not going to get to see much of it if I had to guess, but perhaps in the future, we will see more of what TSM have in store for the defense on this map, because there are a number of options as far as setting up trap plays, just like this, on short, nullifying a team trying to go up long, instilling the fear of God in attackers when they tap an orb that they're about to be grabnet, fault line, aftershock, molly, missiled. Like, it's just, it's so overwhelming.
Winthrop tried to come in with a bit of a setup. We got to see at the start of that round. It looked pretty good. But again, they were shut down pretty handily by TSM's defense.
Oh
my God!
Oh no.
That is unspeakably disgusting.
Bro.
He is just better.
It's going to be a long walk back to the locker room. Like you said, it's time to
Bro.
go to showers, boys. That's, I think this one's a done deal.
Vora here, just able to clear lamps, but they're going to be ready for moves. Who is sat there with nothing with a sheriff to help him. Flair caught in the grab net. Recoil. Checks that spot, but only has a judge to work with, dropping Flair low enough to be a easy snack here for TSM, like you put it. A 12 round, well, I mean 13 to 1, a 12 round.
All right, ass whooping.
That was pretty gross.
GG.
TSM